Hey, it's Janae here to brighten, enlighten, and ignite your day. It's Transformation Tuesday. I'm here with another edition of The Gist, helping you to get inspired and start your transformation. Today's resource is called, The Learning Habit, a groundbreaking approach to homework and parenting that helps our children succeed in school and life. I just happened across this book when I was on a date night with my one of my sons, and I read it very soon after because it was so good and relevant to what I'm going through. So I'd definitely say if you're a parent with elementary to high school kids, or even a grandparent that you can share information with from here, it's awesome. So let me just explain a little bit more about that. Oh, I'm just needing to grab some stuff. Okay, so my inspiration is the 8 skills, okay, that come from it. But first, just let me set up a little bit more about the study. So what's unique about this book is that it's based on the largest survey of family routines ever conducted. The Learning Habit studies were a 3-year project, which involved both traditional and paper research studies, interviews, and groundbreaking online research that surveyed nearly 50,000 parents in all 50 U.S. states. And it was done just a few years ago. So the recommendations are rooted in science, clinical experience, parent and teacher interviews. So I really love that it was a broad perspective, and they found out, what's working with parents and what's not working, and then they based their evidence off of that. So they came up with, how do you be an empowered parent versus an enabling parent? Sometimes you don't realize that as well. And there's 8 essential skills that they build off of that, which are, the first is media. So how do we manage media? Because there's media consumption, creation, there's a lot of different media out there. The biggest thing from this is the idea that kids are consuming way too much media that's affecting their homework and their sleep, and we don't even realize it because it's sprinkled in between so many different types of media. So that was really eye-opening on that. Also, that supporting homework and just understanding academic homework, especially the power of reading, that was stressed so much because some college kids who drop out tend to drop out because they cannot keep up with the intensity of reading. Plus, so many other subjects involve reading complex problems. So if you don't understand reading at that level, that's so important. Mastering time management. I bet you that's not just for kids, but we could all use help with more time management skills. Setting educational goals. I love this because it's something I've been trying to do, and it just reinforced the importance of goal setting and how that works. Another skill is communication. How do we effectively communicate with our children as well as them with us and others? Looking at making responsible decisions. Decision making is key, and how at a young age can kids make better decisions is critical. Concentrating on focus. Because of media and so many things, the amount of time kids can focus is not very long, and I definitely experienced this with my boys. So how do we increase that amount of focus? Because as we all know, the ability to focus matters so that we can do the deep work that really matters in our life. And then true grit. How do we have that self-reliance? And it's fun because other resources that I've read throughout the years keep reinforcing these ideas. And so I was excited to really get at some of that these are the 8 essential skills. Okay, so the transformation, what do you do with this? So again, I just finished this book. But what's super cool is they had 21 challenges in this book. So meaning that there's 21 challenges that you can do as a family or potentially a school or classroom. So I thought it would be really fun to take one of these challenges, and when we have a family meeting, to be able to pull one out and say, again, kind of explain how they're based on these skills and then implement them. So for example, one might be, one of the challenges I know was having media station where everybody drops off their media. It's off online until further notice, and then you kind of try 24 hours without going with media. So just a variety of different engaging kind of kinesthetic challenges that can engage both you and your children. So it's a great learning habit that I'm hoping to help my sons with at a young age so that they can build these great habits as they get older. Because I don't know about you, but I love learning, and I'm so grateful I built these habits into my life at some point. So from my heart to yours, be love.